Hey everybody, welcome to today's session. In today's session, we're going to be looking at the midweek analysis. It's Wednesday, so we're going to be looking at the pairs, how they've played out since the markets opened on Monday, how they're playing out right now, and what potential trades we have to take before the week ends. So if that sounds interesting to you, please do stick with us until the end. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share with a few friends that you believe will find value in it. Okay, so we're going to start off with the obvious DXY, the US dollar index. We can see right now it's pumping, man. It's going hard. It's going up there, right? And since the beginning of the week, I obviously told you guys the US dollar this week has the big possibility of being bullish. As you can see here, this is from the daily perspective. We see prices are creating some kind of a bull pattern. So we should be anticipating to see prices keep on going higher until possibly up here, until possibly this bull being filled, right? Right now we can see yesterday we see prices closed with a solid bullish engulfing candlestick, creating a morning star pattern. A morning star pattern, for those that don't know this candlestick pattern, it's these three candlesticks right here. These are what are so-called the morning star candlestick patterns. I use them as confirmations, and so far after that they printed here, I was like, okay, cool, now we have a really high possibility of prices keep on pushing higher until at least this place here will be our first targets, because this is the most recent structure or the following structure. As you can see, so far we don't really have any structure that's going to be of resistance until prices reach up here. So 4 hours, we can see prices are pushing higher. After yesterday, prices gave us this solid bullish candlestick. Today, when I woke up this London session, I saw prices didn't really go below this candlestick. So I understood that the bulls still have the power. They were just looking for volume in the market. They were just looking for liquidity. And you can see prices just consolidated. And then we got another crazy bullish impulse kick, breaking these highs. So I was like, okay, that's a confirmation. Prices are going higher. So far, prices are still pushing higher. So on the DXY, on the US dollar, I'll be anticipating to see prices keep on pushing higher this New York session all the way until tomorrow, New York, until prices reach 104.73. Now, what does that bring us to? If the US dollar is going to be gaining value, obviously, gold will be losing value because they're inversely correlated. So that means I'll be looking to take selling opportunities on gold. As you can see, this recent 4-hour candlestick is a bearish engulfing candlestick. So if you're going to be looking for entries, this will be the perfect time for you to be looking for entries. See, there was a structure there. Prices, bounced from there in it. Now prices will be anticipating to see them keep on pushing lower all the way until somewhere around 1810. That's the targets I'll be aiming for. Same thing applies with GU. GU has already started to drop. Actually, GU, I was watching it from the 30-minute perspective. I was anticipating to see prices give me a bounce here and then push lower, hit these as the first targets, keep on pushing lower, hit these as the second targets. And so far, prices are still pushing lower. But I didn't take a trade on this one. I obviously took on my favorite pair, Euro USD. You can see it's actually still falling. It's going down. I love Euro USD. We are still in deep blues, and you can see it's still pushing lower. So we were risking about 13 pips. Right now we are floating at 23, almost 1.8, 1.9. So once prices reach 26, we are about 3 pips away from hitting 2R. So yeah, it's a beautiful trade. We're already at break even, so we don't have anything to lose. And obviously all this came as I saw prices bounced off this structure here, the 0.5 Fibonacci key level. I was like, okay, we have a really short at going low. So I took my trade, and obviously it went the way I anticipated it to. Now, going to the other pairs, JPYX, what am I anticipating to see here? with JPYX, obviously we understand it's inversely correlated to the US dollar. So if the US dollar is going to be strong, it's going to be pushing higher. JPYX has no option but to drop lower, right? Now, unfortunately, it's not been doing that lately, right? We saw prices are obviously in a bearish trend as prices are creating a high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower highs. This was the most recent low. Prices broke below that low. And then once they reached here, they stopped trending. Like since last Thursday, prices have just been ranging, not really giving us that impulse bearish move that we are looking for, therefore making us not having to take any trades in it, right? But the bias is still bearish. If you look at the candles, the trend is bearish. The anchor candlesticks are bearish. So we should just be waiting for the confirmation candlesticks to continue selling lower on JPYX, obviously. So if we go to the lower time frames, you can see the last 4 hours was kind of a bearish engulfing candlestick, right? But it's still in this range, so we really can't pull the trigger because it's still in this thing, in it. It's still in this thing, so we can't really pull the trigger because it's still kind of ranging. I don't really like taking a trade in this kind of scenario. So for JPYX, what I'll be looking for me to take a trade is prices will have to actually break below this low, and then I'll actually consider taking a low. Or should prices go higher, I'll be looking for them to actually bounce off this structure. Then after bouncing off this structure, that's when I'll be looking for them to actually keep on pushing lower. But so far, once prices, no matter what they do here, I don't really think I'm going to consider taking a trade in it. So should JPYX start falling lower, USD JPY obviously will keep on rising, pushing higher. Euro JPY obviously will keep on pushing higher, and obviously you can see the structure, the trend is still bullish, so we should be looking for prices to push higher until somewhere there. Cadjpy, same thing, but with Cadjpy the structure is bullish, the trend is bullish, but the structure, you know, kind of ranging in it, so we really can't pull the trigger in it too. So until prices also break above here, we'll also not be pulling any trigger, but once it does, then we'll be looking for push trades all the way until up here. So with that being said, guys, that's all I had prepared for you guys today as the midweek analysis. JPY trades so far, they're not clear, so we'd rather focus with the euro trades because they have more impulse moves and they're actually trending more this week. This is the US dollar, that's my view on it. So you can actually, you know, use it with the correlation to the pair you want to trade with. With that being said, guys, appreciate your time. If you've watched thus far, I really appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so that you won't miss out content in the future. Till then, I appreciate you all. Take it easy out there. Peace.